Blood is the life-giving fluid that delivers oxygen to the cells of the body. It is a specialized type of connective tissue that consists of red blood cells, platelets, and white blood cells suspended in a liquid plasma matrix. These are the basics, but there are many more surprising facts as well. For example, blood accounts for about 8% of your body weight, and it contains trace amounts of gold. Let's start the video for more information. Not all blood is red. While humans have red-colored blood, other organisms have blood of varying colors. Crustaceans, spiders, squid, octopuses, and some arthropods have blue blood. Some types of worms and leeches have green blood. Some species of marine worms have violet blood. Insects, including beetles and butterflies, have colorless or pale yellowish blood. The color of blood is determined by the type of respiratory pigment used to transport oxygen via the circulatory system to cells. The respiratory pigment in humans is a protein called hemoglobin found in red blood cells. Your body contains about a gallon of blood. The adult human body contains approximately 1.325 gallons of blood. Blood makes up about 7 to 8% of a person's total body weight. Blood consists mostly of plasma. Blood circulating in your body is composed of about 55% plasma, 40% red blood cells, 4% platelets, and 1% white blood cells. Of the white blood cells in blood circulation, neutrophils are the most abundant. There's gold in your blood. Human blood contains metals atoms including iron, chromium, manganese, zinc, lead, and copper. You may also be surprised to know that blood contains small amounts of gold. The human body has about 0.2 milligrams of gold that is mostly found in the blood. Blood cells originate from stem cells. In humans, all blood cells originate from hematopoietic stem cells. About 95% of the body's blood cells are produced in the bone marrow. In an adult, most of the bone marrow is concentrated in the breastbone and in the bones of the spine and pelvis. Several other organs help to regulate the production of blood cells. These include the liver and lymphatic system structures such as the lymph nodes, spleen, and thymus. Blood cells have different lifespans. Matured human blood cells have varying life cycles. Red blood cells circulate in the body for about 4 months, platelets for about 9 days, and white blood cells range from a few hours to several days. Red blood cells have no nucleus. Unlike other types of cells in the body, mature red blood cells do not contain a nucleus, mitochondria, or ribosomes. The absence of these cell structures leaves room for the hundreds of millions of hemoglobin molecules found in red blood cells. Blood proteins protect against carbon monoxide poisoning. Carbon monoxide, CO, gas is colorless, odorless, tasteless, and toxic. It is not only produced by fuel-burning devices, but is also produced as a byproduct of cellular processes. If carbon monoxide is produced naturally during normal cell functions, why aren't organisms poisoned by it? Because CO is produced in much lower concentrations than seen in CO poisoning, cells are protected from its toxic effects. CO binds to proteins in the body known as hemoproteins. Hemoglobin found in blood and cytochromes found in mitochondria are examples of hemoproteins. When CO binds to hemoglobin in red blood cells, it prevents oxygen from binding to the protein molecule, leading to disruptions in vital cell processes such as cellular respiration. At low CO concentrations, hemoproteins change their structure, preventing CO from successfully binding to them. Without this structural change, CO would bind to the hemoprotein up to 1 million times more tightly. Capillaries spit out blockages in blood. Capillaries in the brain can expel obstructive debris. This debris may consist of cholesterol, calcium plaque, or clots in the blood. Cells within the capillary grow around and enclose the debris. The capillary wall then opens up and the obstruction is forced out of the blood vessel into the surrounding tissue. UV rays reduce blood pressure. Exposing a person's skin to the sun's rays reduces blood pressure by causing levels of nitric oxide to rise in the blood. Nitric oxide helps to regulate blood pressure by reducing blood vessel tone. This reduction in blood pressure could cut the risks of developing heart disease or stroke. While prolonged exposure to the sun could potentially cause skin cancer, scientists believe that very limited exposure to the sun could increase the risks of developing cardiovascular disease and related conditions. That's all for friends. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel and click the bell icon for more updates. Thanks for watching. See you next video.